The new 8th Street Waterfront Park is going to have a redesign from the original concept that was presented at the community meeting, because we took a lot of the input that was given to us from the citizens and the community at large that came out, and we heard a lot of the things that were said. Some of the things that were said were, we have a lot of different types of vessels. We wanted to see some different activities out there. We wanted to see fishing, and we wanted to have different activities out there. So when we took some of that to heart, and we went back and we redesigned the plan, and so now we've got a plan, I think, that really is holistically taken into account a lot of that input. And so we have approximately 28 standard boat slips that really will give you perpendicular parking for all types of vessels. But for even some of those different ones, like wake boats that are a little bit harder to maneuver, we've got parallel spaces that'll be a little bit easier to get in for those vessels, or for larger vessels at the end of the breakwater pier. We've also got 8 jet ski spaces. So ultimately we've got 28 regular boat spaces, but we've also got 16 regular standard spaces, including jet ski spaces. So some of the questions that we've gotten along the way is, why are we doing this? What's the purpose of it? And a lot of people don't realize that the city of Clermont in the downtown is actually the midpoint of the Coast to Coast Trail, and that when completed, and when I say when completed, that portions of the trail are actually being finalized right now in Sumter County, that the Coast to Coast Trail will actually allow people to travel from St. Pete all the way to Melbourne. And when they get to the midpoint, where people can come in off the waterfront, walk right through the Meet Us in the Middle Plaza, and then travel right into downtown and experience all the great things that we have to offer here, our businesses, our restaurants, our eateries, our shops, and really see what great things we have to offer here in downtown Clermont.
The City of Clermont will be holding a special election on May the 14th to fill the remaining term of Council Seat 2. 2 candidates have qualified for this seat, Todd Howard and Otis Taylor. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on May the 14th. If you do not know where you're voting, please visit www.lakevotes.com to find your polling place. And remember, your vote is your voice. See you there.
Hello, Clermont. The City of Clermont is updating its comprehensive plan. This plan guides the city for land development growth and community development, and we need your input. We've had great participation so far. This survey will let us know what you think the development of Clermont should look like, from land development and community growth. Let us know what you think.
Hi, my name's Natalie, and you may or may not have seen me over the last couple months walking around with this camera, taking pictures of your beautiful downtown here in Clermont. And we're standing outside the Sunshine Book Company, which is one of the buildings that we've been photographing. So what am I doing? Why am I wandering around? Well, we are doing a historic structure survey for the Department of State, and that was a grant that was obtained by Clermont Main Street, which is amazing, and it's just free money coming to the community to make sure that you understand the exciting things that you have, your history, the buildings that you have, when they were constructed, what kind of things have been in them, and then it'll allow you to go forward and understand a little bit better about your community through walking tours, tying in with the museum. Lots of great opportunities for you moving forward. But we're walking around downtown mainly. It's 250 buildings that are going to end up being inventoried. And basically we're looking at anything that is 1974 or older is historic. So I'm historic. If you're older than me, you're historic too. But we are so excited. This is going to be presented to the City Council in June or July, and they'll have all the information on the buildings, who was in them, the kind of people that were in them, the businesses that have been in them, and what made Clermont grow to the amazing community that it is today. So looking forward to continuing to be here. I've met lots of you, looking forward to meeting more of you, and just really excited about the product that we're bringing to you.
Certainly the women's services here is a key factor for us. We want to be able to serve the women of our community right here, right now. And certainly that's been a key for us for a long time. But this is an expansion of those services. To add 4 new labor and delivery rooms and 15 postpartum rooms, it's going to be an exciting thing for us to ensure that we have the latest care possible for women in our community, but also for newborns in our community. The patients here in Clermont and South Lake will not have to travel for services. That is an exciting component for our campus, an exciting component for our community. When South Lake was founded 75 years ago, the benefits of that were that folks wouldn't have to travel to Orlando or Ocala or Tampa to receive services. They can receive them right here in their own community. And that's been an exciting part for us, is that we continue to strive to benefit that part for our patients, to ensure that our community has the latest and greatest in technologies, but also has the latest and greatest in the compassionate care that we want to provide for quality and ensure that they have it right here, right now. It's really just an exciting time for me because our team has done a great job. This tower is not possible without patients, and the patients in the community are not, they're not going to come here if the quality of care is not there. And our team's been able to live up to that challenge, and certainly it's a great thing to see us all come together to make it happen for our community.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Keeping Up with Clermont. You can visit clermontfl.gov for more details or send an email to info@clermontfl.org. Until next time, stay safe, be kind, and have fun.